What's up guys, ThatOneTomahawk here, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Wizards. Today, don't know what map this is. I think it's the one where, well, I actually don't know the name of this map. I wasn't actually able enough to, I think, is it Wizard Arena? No, Wizard Arena is the one that's like a big circle and stuff like that. This might be like Village or something. I don't really know the name of it. You guys can tell where we're playing. You tell me what map we're playing on in the comments. But anyway, guys, so as we're getting into this Wizards game and I start to, get my materials and my my spells and my food and my armor and stuff like that, I'm gonna talk about something today, guys. And I'm gonna talk about something that kind of bothers me, alright? And I'm not entirely sure if many people who are going to be watching this video are going to agree with me, because for some reason, a lot of people like to disagree with me on this one, even though from what I see, it's like perfectly logical. But anyway, I'm digressing, and I should probably just actually start talking about this thing. So if you guys remember, back in the day of last year, I don't actually know around what time, but as a certain scandal happened on the internet where a bunch of celebrities' nudes got leaked. You had Jennifer Lawrence's nudes get leaked, you had Kate Upton's nudes get leaked, and you had like a couple other people. But the main one everyone talked about was Jennifer Lawrence's nudes were leaked. Oh my goodness gracious. And, everyone was raving about the fact that, these nudes had been leaked. And there was two types of people who had responded to this. There was two types of major responses for this thing. Number one was all the people who went and, used the pictures for their own selfish needs. I'm looking at you, certain guys, right? And some girls, obviously. That was one response. But the main response that many people gave, which was also my response to this entire thing, is it's an invasion of privacy, right? Because someone went and hacked into the iCloud of the multiple celebrities and social engineered their way to get access to the iCloud accounts, and then saw the pictures and purposely chose to go ahead and put them on the internet for everyone to see. Granted, the people who originally stole them were like trying to sell them, which is even worse, and then they were just eventually leaked to everyone to see and stuff like that. It was some crazy stuff, but obviously everyone could agree that it was a huge invasion of privacy, and it was like, it could be traumatic and like scarring for those involved who had their nudes leaked and stuff like that. However, recently, I think it was this week that it happened. Justin Bieber had his nudes leaked. If you guys didn't know, he didn't have them leaked. He had a person take a nude picture of him without permission. So if you guys if you guys know the picture, which it was on like the censored version of the picture was everywhere. They just had the picture of Justin Bieber. It was a picture of Justin Bieber outside like it was a hut. I think it was like a vacation area. Or something like that. Yeah, it was like a vacation area, and then some guy with like a really large lens or something like that, some paparazzi guy, rented a kayak and like paddled up to, because the huts were over water, and then like paddled close enough to take the shot of naked Justin Bieber, which is, obviously, taken without his permission and stuff like that. And the weird thing is, guys, is the response that has been given to Justin Bieber's nudes leaking isn't the same response that was given when let's say Jennifer Lawrence's nudes were leaked. There's sort of almost a different attitude in a way towards Justin Bieber's nudes leaking as opposed to these female celebrities. And so what I like, and so what I saw is that the defense behind Justin Bieber and like the invasion of privacy, which obviously did happen there. It was like a private resort where someone went and took a picture of him when he was naked. That's obviously a huge invasion of privacy, right? And yet you see all of these the same news agencies and like websites who claimed that putting links to even the censored versions of the pictures that were taken of, let's say, Jennifer Lawrence, that would be, like, it would be considered wrong. And those same people, they went ahead and they posted the censored version of Justin Bieber's nude pictures and, like, said, oh my goodness, look how nice his ding-ding is, instead of, showing the complete and utter, like, invasion of privacy that it was. There's just almost sort of this different attitude between, oh my goodness, I just got wrecked right there. Good game on that one. Okay, so there's almost a different attitude. I'm going to cut right there, and we're going to go to the next game. We'll BRB. I'll finish that thought in a moment. Okay, guys, we're in the next game. It's in Dribis Harbor, or so it's Orbis Harbor. For some reason, in the hub or in the lobby thing, it looked like it said Dribis instead of Orbis. But anyway, so I'm continuing my thought now. It almost feels as if there's a different attitude towards the sexualization of women and the sexualization of men in current day society. I'm saying that right now, and I'll give you explanation behind it right now. So, a good example of this is, you know, okay, sorry. So, like, recently, there's been a huge explosion in the, in the spread of third wave feminism, both across the internet and, really just the rest of the world. There's a huge new spark in, you know, women fighting for their rights and fighting for equality against, you know, the gender roles that's been in place by society or stuff like that, right? And along with this has been a lot of scrutiny towards the sexualization of women in really just women in general and media, right? Just like good examples of this is like the sexualization of women in TV shows, movies, advertisements, you know, showing unrealistic beauty standards of women. Stuff like that, right? And there's been lots of criticism behind it because it can make women feel insecure about themselves and, you know, lead to mental health disorders and stuff like that, right? But I feel like that same, you know, those same people, many of the time will forget that men are also included in the definition of third wave feminism. If you guys don't know the different waves of feminism, there's the first wave of feminism, which was women fighting for, I think it was the ability to work. The second wave feminism was more so legalistic representation, so like allowing women to vote like that. And then third wave feminism is deconstructing socially ingrained norms of men kind of being in higher statuses of power and stuff like that. That's third wave feminism. But third wave feminism is also meant to include any form of discrimination, inequality, and stuff like that. So it could encompass, you know, race inequality, and it could also include prejudice against men, like for example, men getting harsher prison sentences compared to women in most situations. You know, most third wave feminists would say, hey, that's a bad thing. We need to get rid of that too, right? That's all encompassing. But for some reason, I find these people who are super, you know, like into this sort of thing. At the same time, they're not treating the Justin Bieber nude leakage the same way they would treat, you know, when Jennifer Lawrence's nudes got leaked. And I'm not saying that these people are just being biased against men. I don't know. I just also got wrecked, by the way. That was absolutely. Yeah, that oh, they got me there. But what I'm saying is, you know, like when you can't expect people to treat you seriously if your ideology is one-sided, right? Because it's more than obvious to anyone with half a brain that, you know, Justin had his privacy invaded and his naked body was released to the world without any information, without his personal consent. That is exactly the same thing as Jennifer Lawrence when her you know, phone got hacked and then those nudes were leaked. It's the same thing. And if you want people to be, you know, outraged and upset that the former happened with the female celebrities, you still need to be just as outraged when Justin Bieber has his nudes leaked. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I am going to wrap up this video right about now. Batty the Bat, that's a cool name, had won this game. Hopefully I was able to articulate myself in a way that doesn't make me look like a complete idiot. I'm trying not to offend anyone. I do classify myself as a feminist, by the way, if you guys are wondering. But I'm just as outraged at the Justin Bieber leakage as I was the Jennifer Lawrence one. Let me know what you guys think again, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a nice day, please. I tried.